You can pull up people's thoughts, people's frequencies. It's all one frequency. As a matter of fact, we are not local and we are not long distance. We are one. You ever heard that before? Mays had a album. We are one. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We are right here. It's just that this realm and this realm of illusion makes you think it's distance. So you can pick up people's thoughts. You can pick up people's essence, especially if it's a person that's been doing this for a minute and is in the spirit world. Yeah, so that's what that is. You own. They call it the frequency. That's what we used to call it. And you own the frequency, and on that frequency, there's a movie called John Carpenter's Vampires. John Carpenter's Vampire came out in like 1998, and in there they say when the vampire bites you, they say you got about 24 hours for the vampire frequency kick in, and once the frequency kick in, he has you. So in so many words, we own that frequency. Now that used to happen to me when I was in my excursions with the females for about 4 years before Linda came.
Right.
I had a bunch of girlfriends, but how I did it now, how I was able to do it, I didn't have messing with one woman. Didn't tell her. I told them all, you can be my girlfriend, and tell them I got other girlfriends. So I had a little heat, and so what happened was when I start knocking the boots and stuff, when we start getting down sexually, I'd have to take the phone off the damn hook. Because I had established a psychic, vampire, tantric link with the rest of them girls, rest of them women.
It's a cord.
Right. A cord, right. So what happened was I had established a psychic link with them because sex is real spiritual. So every time I would do it, they would start ringing the damn phone. And I said, excuse me, I got to take this phone off the hook. Because multiple, they would ring the damn phone. And when I called and said, I knew you was doing something, I felt you. I knew you was doing something and stuff like that. So it's a frequency. That's why sometimes when you cheat on your wife, or you cheat, or she cheat on you, you know it because it's a frequency. Because it's a frequency. And I did know this about Linda. It's just that the only good part about me is when I decide to be with a person. If I decided to be with the multiple girlfriends, but when I decided to settle down and be with a person, I never do cheat on those people. And it's just something that me and my brothers, because we was raised by two strong women, we never really cheated on, on the people that we were with permanently. You see what I'm saying? But even if I were to cheat, I really would get fucked up with Linda. Because it was a movie with Richard Pryor, Which Way Is Up? And Lynette McKee tell him, she said, if you fuck somebody, I will know it. And stuff like that. But that's how Linda is.
I remember that.
That's how Linda is. I was in Chicago. This woman, this was about 2 years after we got together. This woman invited me to Chicago to do a lecture. To do a lecture. And so, come to find out, she was inviting me up there to get busy. I told her, well, if you would have did this 2 years ago, there wouldn't have been no problem. I was lining them up. Hey, I was equal opportunity. Fat, old, skinny, short,
Everything she wanted.
And and stuff like that. No, stuff like that. The best ones. Them goddamn bisexuals, them lesbian women.
You ain't lying.
Them the best ones. Woo! Them motherfuckers is gatekeepers. Had a couple of them too. You see, they wasn't all the way lesbian. Them motherfuckers could roll. You see what I'm saying? You see, they could perform. But check this out now. So I'm up there in Chicago. This woman get naked and get in the tub, and the door is open. And she in there moaning and groaning in the tub, and I'm like, what the fuck is this motherfucker doing? And then Linda called, and she say, now, we inseparable. Yeah, and shit like that.
Oh, man, no.
And so, at the end of the day, so at the end of the lecture, like 3 days, the woman said, I tried to do everything to get you in bed. Why you didn't get down? I said, well, I don't get down like that when I'm with somebody. I say, if I'm going to be like that, I might as well stay single. I said, but
right.
I already know now if I had done something, she would know about it. She would know about it because she picked the shit up with the woman naked in the bathtub. I never told her about this. And she called and said, now, you know we inseparable. I'm like, what the fuck? She picked it up in the woman in the bathtub and shit with the door open and stuff. With the door open and stuff. You see, I say, now, it would have been 2 years ago, I'd have broke you down like a motherfucking shotgun. You see?
Right.
But, you know, so my point is there's frequencies. There's frequencies. You know this motherfucker now, I had this mucus. So she go, you know, when I went into that dimension, you see what I'm saying? My throat is two dimensions. So what happens is it causes mucus because the simple fact I'm in 2 dimensions. So if my diet is off, sometimes I'll have the mucus in my throat, and I won't even let her know. And she go, your ass done ate some bread or some shit, you hawking. I'm like, God damn it, I said, I haven't even coughed, I haven't done anything like that and stuff. So my point here is, you know, when I itch, she can feel it. You see what I'm saying? There's certain things, certain frequencies. You see, certain frequencies, and so that's what's happening. You know, but not if, you know, but her, you know, like I said, the woman was just in the bathtub, and she picked the shit up. I guess she picked the shit up of the woman longing for me. You see what I'm saying? And I never did go, and she was trying to get me to go. She left the door open. She was trying to get me to go in there and look at her and stuff like that. But I wouldn't look. I was in the other room talking, okay, having a conversation with her, but I wouldn't go up in there and stuff. So, like I said again, that's what you're picking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So watch your thoughts, because thoughts are things. But also, if you need something, think it. Make it happen.
This is the time. Yes.
Right.
Trust me, I tried that already, and it amazed me when it happened.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is that it can work both ways.
Oh yeah, you know, I was lying to people on the phone one day, and the damn lie came true.
It'll work. It will.
It'll work.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, what kind of like techniques you can use to strengthen, to block out that other side? It's like sometimes, like something just flashed in my head the other day. It was like, you remember the movie The Sphere?
The what? Yeah, The Sphere. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
right.
That's what I feel like I'm going through right now. It's like,
yeah. Well, all you got to do is basically, for the stuff you want to manifest, you think it, and the other stuff you think positive thoughts. You see, like if I say I'm broke, Linda will always holler, God damn it, don't say that.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? You're not broke. So the point I'm trying to make here is don't conjure up nothing that you don't want manifest. So what you do is you think the things that you want to happen, and basically you try not to think the other stuff. You see?
Okay.
Right. And it's good not to get mad at nobody.
Yeah.
Because the simple fact is this thing is manifesting like that, you can hurt somebody.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You know. And at this particular time, you're supposed to separate yourself from around stupid people any damn way. Because real negative people can bring you down. Like, take for instance, on Lakshmi's Day on the 16th of October, I got a call from this woman, and I was telling her how to go on this fast and go on it and get off the meat and do all of this and stuff. And when I got off the phone, I could barely talk. I had so much fucking mucus in my throat. And what it was is this woman's energy was so low. Until when I was telling her about my ordeal and what I had to go through, her energy was, I was actually conjuring up her fucking energy by us having the conversation. You see what I'm saying? I had a damn mucus attack. You see, because that's the way the stuff is now in these different dimensions. With me, I get the mucus because that's that dimension, and battling the lower dimensions. So that's what happens. So my point here is to stay around people with low energy.
Yeah.
They got high energy, but they got fucked up thoughts.
Yes.
Because the woman that I was talking to, she done had reading after reading after reading, and they say that this woman is the God incarnate. But the problem with her is she's born down south, and she never can believe that she could be that powerful. So therefore, she thinks negative, and because she has a high spirit, she actually manifests the negative. You see? Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
So,
I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Right. So a lot of the people who can do damage got powerful spirits, but they got fucked up minds, so the shit flip side. You get the adverse side. You see what I'm saying? That whole thing, yeah. Yeah, there's two heads on each side of the coin. But yeah, just do it that way. It's all on what you mentally deal with.